Good morning. It is day one of the TBR Takedown Readathon 3.5. It goes on for the full weekend. Today is Friday and my plan was to get ready for work really quickly, so I have a half an hour before work to read. I still think I'm gonna have time for that, but as I was getting ready, I jumped out of the shower and my mom jumped in, so I don't have time to do my makeup right now, but hopefully she'll be out quickly and then I can do that. But I figured, why not during this time while I have nothing to do, start reading. My plan is to start with The Nobody because it's the shortest book that I have in my TBR. That way I could give myself like a nice boost of encouragement. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, hopefully I finish it before work today. That's the goal. I have work at 7:30 and it is now 6:09. Alright, so I have made it to work and I have a solid half an hour to read here, so I'm really excited about that. I read about 10 or 15 pages at home. I can't really tell if it's 10 or 15 pages because they don't have page numbers, but I'm gonna sit for a half an hour and drink my coffee and read my graphic novel, and it's gonna be so nice. Alright, so I just got out of work. It is like 4:30. I have a burrito bowl beside me, so all good. Before work, I finished The Nobody by Jeff Lemire, which was really good but really different from like any of his work that I've ever read before. It was so much different both in the writing and the art style. The art style was so much more experimental than I was used to from him, but I loved that. And the writing, it had a lot of magical realism and the ending was so super ambiguous and I loved it. So it was really interesting to see a different style of writing and also a different style of art from him. I think when I get home I'm gonna dig into my burrito bowl and also do some homework, and then after my homework I'm gonna try and read the rest of Lust and Wonder, but we'll see how that goes. So homework was really boring, and so I was just eating my burrito bowl and I'm like halfway through, and then my boyfriend's like, what are you doing tonight? We're all going to On the Border, which is this amazing Mexican restaurant, and going to see Zootopia. I really want to see Zootopia, and I will save the rest of my Mexican food for tomorrow if it means other Mexican food. But I work at 5 a.m. tomorrow and that's my only issue about it. But I also hate missing out on fun things like Zootopia and Mexican food, so I think I'm gonna skip the homework because I was kind of doing that anyway because it's so boring. It's a YouTube video that I'm supposed to watch, so I thought it was gonna be entertaining, but nope. Really boring. I'm gonna shower slash kind of get ready and bring Lust and Wonder, and I think I'm just gonna head over to the movie theater super early and just read this in the car. So I have literally about an hour before I'm heading out to the movie theater. So I'm gonna read this until then and hopefully finish it by then. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I did it. I finished it. Look at it. It's done. And it was just like very happy. Like all of the pages that I read were just him in a really good mood and nothing was wrong whatsoever. It's like I was just not finishing the good ending and I finally finished the good ending, which is great. And now I'm gonna go and, you know, eat the tacos and stuff, watch a movie. It was a really good first day. I'm pretty proud of myself. Hello. I am so tired. It is now Saturday afternoon, I guess. Yeah, it's like 12:30 in the noon time. I got home last night from the movies at like 12:30 at night and it was good. I was just super cranky because I expected to get out so much earlier and I knew I had work at 5 a.m. So I had like 3 hours of sleep and now I'm just so tired. I'm drinking a green tea latte. It's very calming. I think I'm gonna read Octopus Pie until I just drift off asleep because I need something light so I can sleep because I really need to sleep. I also need to do homework eventually. I really need to do that at some point midday because tonight I'm hanging out with friends. Again, life. It is now 4:30 p.m. and I've been on and off napping slash reading like a third of the way through Octopus Pie, and it's perfect for the kind of reading that I need to do right now because I need to do the lightest entertaining read possible, and it's very Nimona meets Broad City, which I didn't really like the storyline for Nimona, but the art reminds me a lot of Nimona, and the Broad City characters are literally these characters. Broad City, the show, if you don't know it, it's great. You should totally watch it. But yeah, it's pretty perfect for right now. I'm loving it, and it's raining, and the only thing that I wish I had right now is more food. Other than that, life is pretty good right now. This was a great book, and it put me in a great mood. And I really enjoyed it. It was silly, it also had some deep thoughts, very Broad City, really just enjoyed it and loved the characters, and it was great. It all really works out for the better because I haven't had a night to myself in so long. So I think I'm going to just open up a bottle of wine and I'm already getting so excited. And I'm gonna make myself some spaghetti and I think I'm going to I'm totally watching the X-Files. And I think to go with that, I might read The Descender by Jeff Lemire, just because Jeff Lemire's been killing it and I heard that this one's a wonderful one and it'll just go with the science fiction-y flow of the night, and that'll be it. Spaghetti, olives, very full glass of wine bottle on the side, and we'll start with some Daredevil, see where the night takes us. Good morning, it is Sunday and we are back in the car. It is 7:30 a.m. and I have work at 9 a.m. and I am here super early. I didn't read Descender yesterday because I basically watched an episode of Daredevil and then crashed and had much needed sleep, much needed sleep. So I'm gonna read this, and with whatever time I have left, I'm going to read some of that Uncommon Grounds and get some of my Coffee Master stuff together and do coffee type things. And yep, that's the morning. It's not a lazy Sunday morning, but it's as lazy as I could get for a work day Sunday morning. All right, so back at home, it's like a little after 5 p.m. now. Got out of work, went to the Target to get gummy candies and work pants. I read Descender at work right before work and it was great. I wasn't a fan of the art style at first because it's not Jeff Lemire who did the artwork, and I was used to Jeff Lemire's artwork because I've been reading his graphic novels for a while. So hearing his voice and then seeing that was just sort of a clash for me, but it really worked with the story. I thought the artistry was absolutely gorgeous. So while I wasn't a huge fan of it at first, I absolutely loved it. I loved the story. It was so thoroughly engaging and I just really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure, unless I pick something up at the very end of the night, that this is all I'm going to read for the readathon, because I do still have that homework that I do still need to catch up on. So gonna try and do that for a while and then maybe I'll read more, but probably not. So what I read for the readathon was The Rest of Lust and Wonder by Augustin Burroughs. I was already almost done with this, but I finished it. Octopus Pie by Meredith Gran. The Nobody by Jeff Lemire. And Descender by Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. And I don't know if I want to wrap this up yet. I should have wrapped it up then because that's all the footage that I have from that readathon. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you took part in the readathon, tell me what you read, or if you just read this weekend, tell me what you read, tell me what you're currently reading, and I hope you guys are having a really good week. This readathon definitely motivated me to keep reading even though life has been pretty crazy, so I'm really happy about that, and I'm really happy to start reading again, even if it's just more graphic novels, because I was super happy just reading the graphic novels that I did. I will see you guys in the near future. Bye!